Hello and welcome to Wellness Wednesday with Maple Tree Cancer Alliance. Whether you're newly diagnosed, undergoing treatment, or in recovery, this conversation is for you. I'm Evan, an exercise oncology instructor, and today's conversation is on movement breaks. The information in this video is for educational purposes only, and it's important to consult with your medical team for more in depth guidance and advice. As always, following our conversation today, stick around for some gentle movement. Before we get into the discussion on movement breaks, I'd like to start by talking about why short exercise interventions are needed in the first place. This need centers around limiting sedentary behaviors, which have been associated with various negative health effects, such as decreased cognitive function and quality of life, as well as increased disease risk for cardiovascular disease, various cancers, and diabetes. Of course, we want to decrease these negative risk factors tied to sedentary behavior, and so that's where exercise interventions, such as today's topic of movement breaks, come to be important. So, movement breaks are a very specific type of exercise intervention that are meant to fill a very specific role. Typically, when we think of exercise, we think of the classic extended period of time, 30 minutes to an hour, that we block out for activity. Movement breaks are meant to be short, intermittent bouts of activity that you engage with periodically throughout the day. So, again, with that example of 30 minutes, instead of getting that 30 minutes in all at once, you'd find periods of downtime throughout the day that add up to that 30 minutes. The intent behind the movement break is that it's highly customizable so you can easily and seamlessly add it into your daily routine without having to make time for exercise. The goal behind movement breaks is, as we said earlier, to accumulate those exercise minutes over time, but also to stack small wins throughout your day to build motivation. The main role that movement breaks play in fighting sedentary behavior is that they work very well for those who face more barriers towards exercise. A few common barriers include being too busy or lacking the time for exercise, not really enjoying or even disliking exercise, and lacking the energy to commit to longer bouts of exercise. We'll look a bit deeper at each of these barriers and talk about how we can apply movement breaks in each scenario. For someone who lacks the time for a full exercise routine, movement breaks can be a fantastic way to implement more habitual physical activity. Keeping movement breaks shorter but more frequent allows for them to be squeezed in wherever you may have downtime throughout the day, whether that's while between tasks at work, while waiting for your coffee to brew, or while waiting for your next meeting to start. It may seem small, but together these free minutes can add up to a significant amount of activity. For someone who struggles to commit to a full exercise routine because they really don't enjoy exercising, movement breaks are also a great way to gently approach that needed physical activity. For someone who doesn't enjoy exercise, 5 minutes here and there is much more approachable than a 60-minute workout. Additionally, reframing your movement break to more of a mental reset meant to boost productivity and energy can help you see exercise in a different way, not as something to make yourself do, but as something you can do to feel refreshed. Focus on gentle exercises like a short walk around the room or just standing up for a few quick stretches, and the more you do it, you may find a bit more enjoyment in exercise. And for our final example here today, someone who lacks the necessary energy for a full workout routine, movement breaks also apply very well in this scenario. You may not have the energy for a long and tiring session, but if you have the energy for a few minutes of gentle movement, that is still very beneficial. Even if it's just standing up from your chair for a quick stretch or walk, doing something is always better than doing nothing. Once again, the whole idea behind movement breaks is that it's just another tool in your tool belt for combating sedentary behavior. Some tips for getting the most out of your movement breaks include setting a timer to remind yourself and help you stay accountable, tailoring your environment to be more movement friendly, doing things like making sure you have enough room to easily move around, keeping a set of dumbbells or resistance bands on your desk, or you could even put a note on the door to remind yourself to do 10 wall push ups every time you leave and come back. There's lots of ways that you can modify your environment to help out. And finally, experiment with exercises, movement times, and length of exercise bouts to make your movement breaks fit seamlessly with your routine. This should be something that becomes a part of your routine so that you no longer have to make time for it. Finally, I'd like to end off with a little challenge for you. For the next 7 days, I want you to try and take 3 short movement breaks each day in order to log some extra activity. Some example exercises that you could use include 10 push ups against the wall, sitting down and standing up 10 times, marching in place or taking a short walk, and seated or standing stretching. Hopefully, you find it to be a nice way to be more active, give yourself a mental reset, and boost your energy a bit. Thank you for joining our conversation on movement breaks today. I hope the information has brought you clarity, comfort, and encouragement. Your health and well being matter most, so keep taking care of yourself and holding on to hope. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's transition into some gentle movement. Today's routine is a sample from our Mapletree On Demand library, available on the Mapletree Cancer Alliance app. Subscribe monthly or yearly to access safe, empowering exercise videos for every stage of the cancer journey. Ready to join? Click the link in the description or scan the QR code on screen.
Hi, my name is Jared, your exercise oncology instructor with Mapletree Cancer Alliance. Welcome to week 2. Today we're going to get through 2 different circuits. One of them will be at a wall, so please find an area where you have enough room. You can also use a sturdy doorway, and we'll also need a sturdy chair. The following exercises are meant to be pain-free. If you notice any pain in any exercises, please skip and go back to what felt good. There may be some discomfort, especially after surgery, but there shouldn't be any pain. Now let's get started. All right, now we're going to start stretching before we get into our workout. Our first stretch is going to be the mountain pose. We just did that last week. So you're going to take your arms, put them together, intertwine your fingers, and stretch. Let's come back down, and we'll do the same one more time. Bring your arms up, intertwine your fingers, and stretch up. Now I want you to stay up here. Bring one arm down and side stretch. Bring that arm back down and side stretch. Excellent, excellent. The next stretch we're going to do is called elbow winging. So like we had our fingers intertwined up at top for the mountain pose, we're going to do that same thing behind your head, kind of like make wings with these elbows of yours, okay? And then bring them towards your head. Just like that, hold, and come back out. Let's do that 2 more times. Bring that in, hold, out, and last time, hold, and out. Excellent. You can bring your arms down now. I want you to take a wider stance, just a little bit outside of your shoulders, and we're going to do some lunges towards the side. So you stretch over here, and then back to the side. These are some lateral lunges, not too far down, just getting our adductors in here nice and open and nice and warmed up. Let's do it one more time. And last one. Great. Let's stand up and we're going to do our heel cord stretches, which we also did last week. So you'll have one leg forward a little bit with a bent knee, straight leg, and lean forward. Get that nice stretch in there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now let's do the same with the other leg. Little bit of a bend, straight leg, bend forward, and let's count down from 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. If you need your chair, go ahead and grab your chair at this time for our hamstring curls. I'm going to go ahead and try it without. Like we did last week with your hamstring curls, you're going to keep your knees right across from each other and just bend at your knee. Okay, there's a little bit of leaning involved. Once you have a nice strong core, okay? Stand up nice and straight as well. Let's do 2 more of these. 1, 2, and 2. And that's all we have for our warm-up. All right, we're nice and warmed up and all stretched. For this part of the workout, you're going to need your wall. The first exercise we're going to do is something called a knee drive. You'll have both hands against the wall and you'll be bringing up your knee. So come over to your wall, both hands up. I want you to push your legs out so that there's some resistance and bring up your knees. We're going to do 10 on each side. 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, keep going, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, last one, 10 and 10. We're going to be coming back to that, so don't get too relaxed. Next is our wall plank with shoulder taps. It's going to be the same position, but our hands are going to be rotating and touching our shoulders. So go back into that position you were in for the knee drives. You're planking against the wall, but this time your hands are tapping. 2, 2, 3, 3. We're going for 10. 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7. Almost there. 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, and 10. Perfect. Great job. And last is our lateral adductor wall plank. Once you take your forearm and lean up against the wall, you're going to bring one leg up and back down. We're going to do that 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And turn around and do the other side. Lean in and let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. That's the first part of the circuit. We're going to repeat everything, starting with knee drives, then go into the wall plank, shoulder touches, and finish with the lateral adductor wall plank. So let's get started on the knee drives. Don't forget, we're doing 10 on each leg. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, halfway there. And 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, 10. Do you remember what's next? It's the wall plank touching our shoulders. So stay in that position, lean back, and go. 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9. Last one, 10 and 10. Last one for the wall. I'm going to have you take your forearm, lean up against there like you're doing a side plank, and you're going to bring that knee up for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Turn around, put that forearm up against the wall and lean. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Woo! Hope that felt great for you. That completes the wall portion of our workout. We're ready for our chair portion of the workout. Make sure your chair does not have any wheels and is nice and sturdy. So go ahead and grab your chair, and we're going to do some toe taps to the chair. We're going to do 20 for each leg. 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, and we're halfway there. Let's go. 11, 11, 12, 12, 13, 13, 14, 14, 15, 15, 16, 16, almost. You're almost there. 18, 18, 19, 19, 20, 20. This is a workout, so we're trying to get you a little bit winded, okay? Next is high knees with a cross-body punch. If you need the chair for support, you can hold on to it, but I would really like you to try and not use the chair for this portion. So we've done high knees before, but what we're going to add is a cross-body punch. And we'll be on opposite sides. So when your left leg goes up, your right arm crosses. And the same with the other side, right and left. So let's try for 20 of those. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3. There you go. 4, 4. You're getting the hang of it. Excellent. 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, 10. Keep going. Keep going. You got this. 12, 12, 13, 13, 14, 14, 15, 16, 16, 17, 17, 18, 18, 19, 19, 20, and done. Should feel that. Do you feel that? Take a deep breath in through your nose and exhale through your mouth. Whew, I know I felt that. Go ahead and grab a drink of water as well, and I'll explain the next move while you're doing that. You're going to take your chair. All right, and you're going to go into a partial squat position. So about here, this is going to be home. And then you're going to go down, and as soon as your bottom touches the chair, you're going to come back up. 1. That will be 1, okay? We're going to try, let's try 10 of these, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4. Doing good. 5. You should feel the burn. Do you feel the burn yet? 7, 8, 9, and 10. Excellent. Woo! Are your legs on fire? Are you feeling that yet? Well, guess what? I'm going to let you sit down for this one. How about that? So go ahead and have a seat. Relax just a little bit. We're going to keep working out. This is called a static knee hold. So you're going to bring your knee up for 3. 1, 2, 3, and that's going to be 1. Then we're going to alternate and do the other leg. So this, 2, 3, that counts as 1. So sit back, relax, feel a little bit comfortable, because now it's time to work. Let's get started. 1, 2, 3, bring it down. 1, 2, 3, bring it down. 2, 2, 3, bring it down. 2, 2, 3, good. 3, 2, 3, 3, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3. Keep going. 5, 2, 3, 5, 2, 3. Excellent. 6, 2, 3, 6, 2, 3, 7, 2, 3. There you go. 7, 2, 3, 8, 2, 3, 8, 2, 3, 8, 2, 3. That was 9. 9, 2, 3. Last one. 10, 2, 3. Last one. 10, 2, 3. Woo! We're doing so much movement. We're working all these different body parts. We got to be counting, using our brain. Like, it's a whole thing. So I hope you're on the same page with me. I'm getting tired. I hope you are too. But we've got one more circuit to finish of everything that we just did with the chairs. So let's get our chair ready. We're going to do those toe taps again. Okay? You can do them as fast or as slow as you need to. Just make sure we get 20 for each leg. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, 10, 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5. Almost there. 6, 6, 7, 7. Wrap it up. 8, 8, 9, 9. Last one. Woo! I'm feeling good. You feeling good? I hope that was a yes. I hope that was a yes. All right, we're going to keep our chair right there. Back to the high knees with the cross body punch. Get that heart rate up and keep it up. All right, let's go. Cross. 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4. Try and stretch in here. 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, 10. Halfway there. Halfway there. 12, 12, 13, 13, 14, 14, 15, 15, 16, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and 20. Whew. All right, let's get that chair back out right here in front of you. Oh, take a big, deep breath in for me and release it. Very good. Give me one more. And release. We're going to do that partial seated squat, you know, the one that your legs were screaming about just a few minutes ago. We got to do that one more time, but only for 10. We're not doing 20. So start a little low and go down. Oh, there's one. Very good. 2, as soon as your bottom hits the seat. 3, you're ready to go back up again. 4, 5, halfway. 6, 7, 8, 2 more. 9, last one. Whew, good job. Have a seat. Have a seat. Kick back and relax, but not too much yet, okay? We're gonna do those knee holds where we come up for just a little bit. We're gonna do 10 of those. We're gonna come up for 3 seconds and come back down. 10 of those. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 2, 2, 3. 2, 2, 3. 3, 2, 3. 4, 2, 3. Oops. 4, 2, 3. There we go. 5, 2, 3. 6, 2, 3. 6, 2, 3. 7, 2, 3. 7, 2, 3. 8, 2, 3. 8, 2, 3. 9, 2, 3. 9, 2, 3. 10, 2, 3. 10, 2, 3. All that counting, it gets me confused, guys, but I hope you're on board with me. Okay, now it's time for our cool down. I know if you're feeling like I am, you're tired. All right, so let's cool down and we'll be all done with this workout. Let's do some trunk rotations. We did these last week where you start with one hand over the other and you slowly move it over, twisting at your waist only for that good stretch there in your obliques. And then to the other side, slowly stretch. That should feel nice. Excellent. Trunk rotation. Let's do that one more time, okay? So we'll go over to the left and stretch. And then both hands over on your knee and stretch. Wonderful. Cool down's the best part of the workout. Do some neck turns. So we'll go right, left, right, left. Turn as far as you can by a little bit of strain, but no pain. That nice stretch in there. And the other side. These are slow movements. You don't want to pull anything in your neck or overdo it. All right, while we're doing neck stretches, let's look up. In through your nose and look down. Look down without hunching for me. Okay. Did our neck stretches. Let's do some overhead reaches. So you're just gonna reach up as high as you can. Reach, reach, reach. And twist a little for me. Keep reaching, twist the other way. Awesome, awesome. Come back down. We're gonna do the cat-cow position. Okay, that's a yoga pose. So you grab both hands and put them on the outside of your thighs. Almost press into your thighs. You're gonna hunch over a little bit. Hunch over, and then straighten up. Let's do that one more time, okay? So hunch over, and then straighten back up. All right, that is it for the cool down. You're all done. You're all done. Great job. Proud of you. That's all for week 2. So I'll see you back for week 3.